You loved Extraction 2 for its relentless action, didn't you? Well, get ready to buckle up, because today we're bringing you 10 explosive action movies that deliver the same adrenaline rush. Last time, we made a list of similar action-packed films, and you all loved it. So here we are with Part 2, featuring even more high-stakes rescues, mind-blowing stunts, and all the heart-pounding energy you crave.
This is gonna sting, bitch! Whoa!
Has led you here.
If you're into high-energy, stylish action like Extraction, 2020 222 Bullet Train should be right up your alley. Set aboard a speeding bullet train across Japan, the story follows Ladybug, played by Brad Pitt, a hitman with a new mission and a reluctance to kill after some anger management sessions. But he's not alone. He's joined by a wild mix of assassins, each with their own vendettas, quirks, and intense fighting styles. Directed by David Leitch, known for his work on John Wick and Deadpool 2, the film serves up relentless action, dark humor, and jaw-dropping fight choreography in confined train cars.
Come up with a plan.
I'm gonna hurt people.
What's happening to your face?
Imagine Quentin Tarantino's chatty characters and Guy Ritchie's playful style, mixed with over-the-top stunts and surreal visuals. With every stop on the train, the chaos escalates, turning Bullet Train into a non-stop thrill ride that questions fate, luck, and karma in the most explosive way.
Believe that he's immortal.
No, he just refuses to die.
Cisu is a Finnish wheat action thriller by Helmari Helander is pure unapologetic payback. Set in the rugged landscapes of Lapland, the film follows a lone prospector, a Tommy, whose quiet life is shattered when he encounters a squad of Nazi soldiers trying to loot his hard-earned gold. Instead of backing down, a Tommy, a grizzled, silent type with a deadly past, turns into a one-man army, taking out Nazis with creativity and brutality that's as intense as it is darkly entertaining.
This is not about who's the strongest. This is about not giving up.
Think of Cisu as part gritty war movie, part bloody action romp with explosive stunts and almost cartoonish violence that somehow keeps you glued. It's over the top and doesn't shy away from being outrageous, making it a wild, must-watch ride for action lovers.
My God, do we really suck? Or is this guy really that good?
Shoot 'em Up brings nonstop, over-the-top action that refuses to take itself seriously for even a second. Clive Owen stars as Mr. Smith, a carrot-chomping anti-hero who finds himself protecting a baby from a relentless horde of gunmen. And when I say nonstop, I mean it. This movie is a relentless storm of bullets, insane stunts, and hilarious one-liners. Think of it as a live-action cartoon, but with way more violence and absurdity. Paul Giamatti cranks up the fun as the maniacal villain, and Monica Bellucci joins the madness as Smith's unlikely ally. What makes Shoot 'em Up unique is that it fully embraces the ridiculousness of the action genre, pushing every cliché to the max with a wink and a nudge. For fans of movies like Extraction who crave non-stop thrills, this one's a must-watch.
We have to kill him before he kills his way to the top.
Jason Statham goes all-out action hero in The Beekeeper, directed by David Ayer. This one's a gritty revenge thriller that dives into the high-stakes world of scam call centers. Statham plays a former beekeeper, part of a mysterious group of enforcers, with a no-nonsense approach to justice. When his quiet life is shattered by a scam gone wrong, he sets off on a brutal, unapologetic mission to bring down those responsible.
This is much bigger than a little phishing scam.
The movie is packed with high-energy fight scenes and over-the-top action, reminiscent of John Wick and The Equalizer, but with a unique beekeeping twist that adds a quirky edge. Fans love the intense hand-to-hand combat and Statham's relentless pursuit of vengeance, making it an adrenaline-pumping ride perfect for action lovers looking for something intense, yet darkly satisfying. Boss Level is a sci-fi action movie that takes the wild energy of a time loop story and dials it up to max intensity. Starring Frank Grillo as Roy, a former Special Forces operative stuck reliving the same day over and over, this movie is a mix of adrenaline-fueled action, dark humor, and a bit of mind-bending sci-fi. Imagine a relentless video game where every time you die, you just start over, and the enemies get harder. Roy's only way out is to figure out why he's trapped and who's pulling the strings. The cast, featuring Mel Gibson and Naomi Watts, adds even more punch to the story. With creative fight sequences, clever one-liners, and that never-give-up attitude, Boss Level is perfect for fans of movies like Extraction, who crave action-packed thrillers with a unique twist. The Transporter is a classic in the action thriller genre, delivering non-stop excitement with a dose of sleek style. Starring Jason Statham as Frank Martin, a highly skilled driver with a mysterious past, the movie follows him as he takes on dangerous jobs with 3 strict rules: no names, no questions, and never look inside the package.
Rules are made to be broken.
But when he breaks his own rule, he finds himself pulled into a high-stakes situation filled with explosive action, high-speed chases, and intense hand-to-hand combat. Frank's quiet confidence, precision, and fighting skills make him a magnetic lead, and Statham brings just the right amount of cool to the role. Polar takes the action thriller genre to extreme levels, following Mads Mikkelsen as Duncan, a legendary hitman facing forced retirement. With hyper-violent scenes and graphic visuals, the movie, directed by Jonas Åkerlund, dives into the dark and twisted world of hired assassins, blending style with brutal action. The plot revolves around Duncan's boss, who'd rather eliminate him than pay his hefty retirement, setting up a relentless cat-and-mouse chase.
Why are you doing this?
I like it.
Mikkelsen's stoic performance brings depth to Duncan's otherwise absurd world, especially in moments where he befriends his troubled neighbor, Camille. Based on a graphic novel, Polar is filled with flashy visuals, dark humor, and exaggerated violence that might appeal to fans of stylized, over-the-top thrillers.
Vengeance and hate.
Faster is a gritty, high-speed revenge thriller with Dwayne Johnson as Driver, a man on a mission to settle the score after a decade in prison. Fresh out, he's got a list of names and a fierce drive for vengeance. It's all gas, no brakes, as he tears through the city in a classic Chevelle, hunting down everyone involved in his brother's death. The action is intense, the story stripped down to its purest form of revenge, and Johnson brings an edge that makes every scene feel raw and relentless.
You better be sure, because that's a long, dark road you're headed down.
Billy Bob Thornton joins the chase as a cop just days from retirement, while an eccentric hitman complicates Driver's path to justice. Faster delivers exactly what the title promises: fast-paced action, dark themes, and no-nonsense thrills.
Just one small ember can burn down everything.
Make them remember your name.
Monkey Man is a high-energy action thriller that's not your typical ride. Directed by and starring Dev Patel, the movie follows a man recently out of prison who gets thrown into a world filled with chaos, corruption, and brutal confrontations. He's fighting for redemption, but he's up against both his dark past and a violent underworld. The movie has slick fight scenes and an intense pace and explores deeper themes like revenge and survival. It's set against a backdrop that combines the grit of modern India with traditional elements, giving the story a unique edge. If you're looking for something different in the action thriller space, Monkey Man offers plenty of thrills with heart. Equilibrium is a hidden gem you've got to check out. Set in a dark, futuristic world where emotions are banned, Christian Bale stars as John Preston, a highly trained enforcer tasked with hunting down sense offenders, anyone who dares to feel. But when he skips his daily dose of emotion-suppressing drugs, his world is flipped upside down, and he starts questioning everything he once enforced. Imagine The Matrix meets 1984, with its sleek, gun-fu fighting style and intense choreography.
Incident. No. Without incident.
It's a film that combines deep themes about individuality and control, with stunning over-the-top action sequences that keep you glued to the screen. Equilibrium may not have received the hype it deserved, but it's an adrenaline-fueled, thought-provoking ride that's perfect for action fans looking for something a bit different.